Hello, Sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering Terry McLaurin, one side of Washington. These teams make the most sense. Before I'm getting right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at Terry McLaurin, he's unhappy with his current contract negotiation with the Washington Commanders. Deebo Samuel is now in town and has been featured as a feature receiver, and that's kind of rubbing him the wrong way. Now he wants to be traded. He wants to be traded out of the Washington Commanders organization. These 5 teams make the most sense for his services. We're going to start out at number 5, the Los Angeles Chargers. When you look at Mike Williams' surprise retirement, they have Ladd McConkey on the team, unproven Quentin Johnson, and a number of guys that are just pedestrian kind of guys. There's no actual guy that stands out and says, okay, this is going to be our leader. Makes perfect sense. They have the salary cap room. Terry would fit right in. If you look at Justin Herbert, he can get him the ball a very large amount of times. And when you're looking at Ladd McConkey getting the bulk of those catches and then him possibly getting the other bulk, it creates a tandem that's similar to Cooper Kupp when he was in L.A. And when he had running mates like Puka Nacua, and they're just feeding off each other. They're able to get catches very quickly. I think the Chargers offense would go up. It would be more explosive, and you have more weapons to use on that front. The team number 4, I'm looking at the Las Vegas Raiders. When you're looking at Geno Smith, what does he need more of? Weapons. Even though he has Ashton Genty, even though he has Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers, having a possession guy like Terry McLaurin that loves to block, that also can get out and get open and run routes, that's not a bad thing. They have over $50 million or $40 million worth of cap space. They can either trade cap as far as draft capital, or they can either draft players. They have several things of both that they can get rid of. They have several depth things that they can get rid of as far as positions of wide receiver or guys they don't need. So I feel like that would be a great spot. Coming in number 3, the New York Football Jets. When you're looking at just what they have with Justin Fields, they do have Garrett Wilson. They do have pretty much, the wide receiver position by committee, but they need another star. They need another guy that's going to be an exclamation point. Garrett Wilson is a guy that you can trust as far as being your number 1 option, but having another guy just like him, Terry McLaurin will fit right in. Again, Terry McLaurin doesn't need a lot of plays to do his thing. He likes to get physical. He likes to be helpful in the run. He likes to actually block downhill. He's a team-first guy, so I think that would work there. And you got to think, having more weapons, more firepower on that Jets offense is not a bad thing. I think when it comes to it, the Jets need more weapons as possible to make sure that Justin Fields has more ability to throw the football. Coming in at number 2, this could be a tricky one because it makes sense from a standpoint of getting just more added vision in the room. I think the San Francisco 49ers. When you think of them having Brandon Ayuk coming back from surgery, Jawan Jennings and his wants and needs, Ricky Parcell, they have a locker room full of guys that haven't proven anything except Ayuk. They have guys that haven't been the number 1 receiver, guys that want big paychecks and big paydays. And you can justify paying Terry McLaurin at 30 years old and pay him till he's, 32, 33. Give him a 3-year deal, slide him right in there. He becomes one of your 1A, 1B options, you and Brandon Ayuk. And that could help the 49ers offense with Brock Purdy go even further. They like to play wizard math with their cap. I've seen them go from millions of dollars to cents. So now all of a sudden the 49ers can do that. They can get rid of some of these receivers that are not going to be playing or starting, send them to the Commanders in exchange and some cap picks as far as draft. But, you never know. 49ers could be in the mix, but the last team that makes sense overall is going to be the New England Patriots. They have the salary cap space. They have the weapons that they can trade. When you think of Drake May, he needs more weapons. He has Stephon Diggs, but this young New England Patriots offense is in need of another explosive playmaker. Terry brings that to the field every single time. You see what he's done for Jaden Daniels. You see how he's able to be a constant professional when he doesn't have great quarterbacks on his team. He elevates the quarterbacks that are currently there, and you got to think it's an upgrade to the entire offense and the potential of what Drake May has under Coach Vrabel. I think the Patriots would take full example of this, and they would be a great partner for trades as far as getting capital back, whether it be current players that can play and add to the game plan now or either trade picks for the future. So if Terry McLaurin gets traded, these are the potential 5 teams that make the most sense. Get in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about it. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus, and I'll see you in the next episode.